there in the dark again. This is the second time I did this. This is when people pull a lot of bullshit. It's when it's dark. I just noticed when I came out of the complex, my next door neighbor, I didn't hear her all weekend long. And I didn't see her car in her parking spot. Because she's got a little white car, a little white Chevy something. I don't know what it is. It's one of the little half-pint cars, but they okay. I drove it. She let me drive in when she got it, whatever. I don't know what's wrong with her now. It's like, I don't know. Well, I know, but it's crazy. These women are just weird, all of them. Just like just now. She just walked into, oh, there goes 5-0, just made a U-turn. He's gonna go back there and park in the property room. There's a property building up here. He's probably gonna make a right and go inside there. Just like I said, see the brake lights? He's gonna make a right and go right inside there, just like I said, look. He's gonna go back there and chill out. Probably hide out until daybreak. Because he's gonna be parked right there where he could see me when I walk by. We're gonna see each other. We basically know each other's habits. It's just that the sun's been taking a long time to come up since the change of the seasons. Yeah, she just drove in behind me. She just seen me leave. The next door neighbor, because I looked, I didn't see her car. Then I looked behind me, and I had to take a double take, and I seen the little car, her little car. She's afraid of the dark. When it's dark like this, she'll park the car closer to the building. That guy needs his muffler fixed, man. Yeah, she'll park the car closer to the building. Sometimes taking other people's spots, which isn't such a good idea, because you could come out and your shit be gone. That could happen very easily. You come out, your shit be gone. You come out, your shit be gone. It's that simple. They done told your shit away because you parked in someone else's spot. I noticed that the other day. No, matter of fact, that was last weekend. To be honest, that was last weekend. Was it last weekend? No. That was like Monday or something. Because I seen her walking around Monday, running in and out of her apartment. I think she might have cashed some coins in or something. Because she had like a water bottle thing I seen her come back with. And it wasn't a very big one, that blue tinted plastic round with a neck on it. It wasn't a 5-gallon bottle. It was small, like maybe a gallon. So I'm saying, my girl's cashing in coins. I'd help her out. But that's her. Yeah, she done creeped around the whole weekend. Well, she was around when? Yesterday. Then again, who knows, man? I don't know. Like the other guy, he was creeping around last night too. Very weird. That's not the normal them. So that just tells me that there's something stirring around. That's all. No big deal. Oh, he went all the way inside. I thought he'd be parked right here in the parking lot. See, this is the property building here. He didn't go in the parking lot. I mean, he didn't park right here. Unless he's back there in the dark, which I doubt. See? Right here it says, well, you can't see the sign, it's too dark. This is like the perfect time to come out. Just before, while it's still dark. You got maybe, you'll see, we got like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, probably half an hour before it gets daylight. Maybe a half an hour. Yeah, they've been creeping around my two people that are adjacent to me on each side, or on each side of me. Yeah, because homie creeped around, the crazy dude, the mentally ill dude, he creeped around twice yesterday. He did it twice. And he's afraid of the dark too. Motherfuckers got sense. People got sense. Same with me. I'm a black guy from New York City. So, being in the dark is not such a good idea. Being in the dark. Outside. Yeah, that lady, she shits bricks. In the broad daylight, she'll park in her spot or she'll park near. Plus, she's not even really trying to walk from her spot. She's not even trying to walk from her spot. Even though it's really not that far. It's not that far. It's not even 100 yards. Probably like maybe 50, 60 yards from her door. My shit is right downstairs. I can look out my window and see my car. Right there. Walk down my steps. My car, walk that little walkway, it's a few feet. My car's right there to the right. Her, she got to walk all the way over to the next unit. The next building complex. Like, we're like in building number like 6. She got to walk all the way over there to like building 7, towards the end of it. So she has to walk, like I said, for an hour, across our units, all the way across those other units. Then there's a spot. When she comes back, it's the same difference. Got to walk back across that whole bunch of units. Then reach our units. And then it's like a big like walkway or whatever where people could like drive or ride their bikes or whatever. It's big enough for those golf cart things to get through for maintenance. And then our complex. Because this may be about, can I put it? Like I said, that's 7. So it's like maybe, I'm not sure. It may be, I never really noticed. It's like 10 different buildings that probably has about 12 units maybe in each building, back to back. The units are back to back. Maybe about 12. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's 6. Yeah, 12. It's like 12 units. You know, in the building. It's like 6 units going across the front. And then those other apartments behind us that back us, you know, with the same plumbing and everything. So it's like maybe 10 buildings of 12 units each, something like that. If that many. Shit, it might be 7. I don't know. Well, whatever. Yeah, there was strange movement over there last night. I heard, yeah, because I seen her car when I went out on Saturday. This time in the morning like this. I seen her car. And when I came back, I seen her car. And when I went out in the afternoon, I saw her car. But then just now I didn't see her car. And now I've been up since like 3. And it's like 6. It's about 6 now. I've been up since like 3:30. I went to bed early too. I went to bed early. I've been talking to my wife the last couple of days. You know, we're still good. We just don't live together. We still good, and all these people playing this online bullshit anyway. So we're from that original online bullshit. Me and her. They're in another country. So that's it. And then my daughter, I got, you know, my daughter, my stepdaughter, my mother-in-law. They up there. They're not rich, but they doing fine. And my 21-year-old's out there. Well, she's my stepdaughter, doing her thing. You know, fucking off. She got some boyfriend now. Some dude she fucks with. I think she might have had about 4 guys already. And she's 21. This is where that woman's next door lady moved from here. Where her sister lives in here. Her sister, her brother-in-law, and the kids. She moved from Washington State to right here, to this place. From what I know. And lived over here for 2 months. In that place for 2 months. Then moved next door to me. So, I really don't know. Her true situation. I have to go by what she told me. She done slowed it down from when she first came. She came here like a party girl, drinking, and Lord knows doing whatever else. But she works. It's like a nurse's aide or nurse or something. She works in the clinic down here by the hospital. She's not bad people though. She's good people. But she didn't know what she was doing at first. Looking for somebody. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. They act like they can't be complete unless they have somebody else with them. Or somebody to fuck with. Or somebody to fuck over is what it really is. Yeah, a woman ain't satisfied until she got somebody to fuck over. That's how that shit works. Because that's all they're going to do. give a man a little bit of a stink pussy, and then think that they running shit. And if you don't comply with their wants and needs, they just go to the next one and the next one. Never was like that. No, it ain't like it always been like that. Well, you could say that too. You could say it's always been like that. But people had better morals. How about that? Have better morals, more respect for themselves. How about that? Good to you that way. They have more respect for themselves. Oh, the times have changed and this and that. But that got to do with being what does that have to do with your morality? What does that have to do with your natural morality? What does it have to do with it? Doesn't matter how times change. What does that have to do with your morality and your values and basic natural values? So I don't care what people say about, oh, it's a different time. Times have changed. And ain't shit changed. Ain't shit changed. It's the people that change. People's values change. Ain't shit else changed. Like, when did that happen? It's up to the person. If they want to be a Facebook or Instagram hooker or a chat whore and all that shit. That's their fucking choice. Shit ain't got nothing to do with anyone else. That's your values. Your values ain't shit. If you out there doing immoral things, that's your business. That's you. They got nothing to do with the time. That's you doing your bullshit. That's you up to your nonsense. Tricking. You got some of these women out there tricking 10 and 15 men at a time. Probably fucking half of them. That type of shit. Come on, let's get real. That's crazy, man. There goes that building again with the lights wrapped around the palm trees, like here. Look. Can't see shit. Yeah, like I said earlier, yeah, she just coming in, a young lady. She's coming in. Well, she's not young. She's pushing. She's like 38. Coming in this time in the morning on a work night. See what I'm saying? On a weekday, the first day of the week, you just coming in, just coming home. That's where the problems be starting. Morning. That's where the problems be starting. That's where the problems start. This type of shit. That's why a man wouldn't want you unless you was his hooker. It's the only way a man will want you. You coming in all kind of hours of the night, in and out of the house, in and out of the apartment. You better be bringing some money in and out of there. You better be working. Because other than that, not only are you a hoe, you're a dumb hoe. If that's what you're doing. It was like now, she come pulling in 5 something in the morning. And then expecting why I ain't saying shit to her. See what I mean? I'm expecting why I ain't saying shit to her. I stopped really speaking to her. Don't come on to me. Like, we chilling cool. We hang out for a couple of weeks. And then you feel comfortable with it. And you're gonna fuck with Tom, Dick, and Harry. And introduce them to Tom, Dick, and Harry as they come in and out of your place. Like a revolving door during the week. And I told her. Because she almost had me for a second, like looking out for her, like tight. But I told her, I was like, I heard the dude in there last night. He sounded like he wanted to tear your ass out of frame. She was like, yeah, he was getting out of hand. I said, yeah, I heard him. She says, yeah, I was going to knock on your wall. I said, what? She says, yeah, I was going to knock on your wall. See how I was turning the daylight? She says, yeah, I was going to knock on your wall and let you know. And I'm like, why would you do that? And you tripping. I said, I ain't your pimp. What are you talking about? And I said, you know what? If shit really gets that bad, if shit really gets that bad, you could do that if you want. If you can't reach the wall, just stomp on the floor. Real hard, like irregular stomps on the floor or something. And what I'll do is, I'll come knock on the door and let whoever's there know that somebody's on to them and that they're disturbing, you know, that we know you in here, whoever you are. That scares the shit out of a coward type of a person. They tough around a little lady, but then as soon as the little lady alerts someone, a neighbor, or screams or yells, or start bumping and breaking shit, making a scene, then the car will get scared, ready to leave. So I said, just do that. And I said, what I'll do is, I'll come out and I'll bang on your door and see if you're okay. And what a chick like that'll do, she'll tell the dude, whatever, shh, be quiet. Then open up the door and say, hi, how you doing? And I'll say, is everything all right over here? And she'll be like, yeah, everything is cool. That's what she'll do. Thinking that she has some kind of power over someone. And then I told her, I said, you got to take it easy with that bullshit. You got to take it easy with that bullshit you're doing. I said, they know if you're hoeing out of here. They know if you're using drugs, hoeing, or partying. People, that's not going to work in here. I've seen a lot of people come and go already. So I said, that shit ain't going to work. I said, not in here it's going to work. That ain't going to work, man. All that drama. It's actually the most drama that's over there is, that's really been there, is those two crazy guys, those two retards, or the drama guys. Yeah, those two retards are the drama guys. And that's just like incidental type of shit that they really can stop if they really wanted to. Good morning. How you doing today?
Okay, you?
Okay. Have a good day. Yeah, that's just incidental stuff. That crazy one running up and down the stairs. You know, and the other crazy boy that be in the front pacing around and fucking with people's cars and sitting in the dirt. That guy. You got that shit going on. But other than that, far as like drug addict, drunk, tricking, loud men talking loud, all that shit. You ain't got none of that stuff in there. She tried to bring that here, it didn't work. She tried to bring that type of, I had to stick her for one time because the dude, the crazy one downstairs, came out of his apartment looking at her. Cause I was in front of my door, she was in front of her door. She was on the phone, texting or doing some shit. And the crazy man came out. Not the punk upstairs next door, the guy downstairs. Now he's got a mean streak in him. You know. He's probably like bipolar. He's probably bipolar, schizophrenic kind of guy. Always got a mean look on his face. He ain't busting a balloon at a party. He ain't busting a grape at a fruit fight, that guy. He just runs around like he's disgruntled or something in his own little fucking world. He doesn't speak to anybody really. It's crazy. Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. He came out of his fucking apartment one day and he heard me and her talking. And he looked up because we live upstairs. He looked up and he seen her on her side by her door and he seen me on my side. And then there's the staircase. So I'm on one side of the staircase, she's on the other side. And he heard us talking. And he came right out and looked up and said, I don't like nurses and medical bitches or some shit like that. Something like that. I don't like you medical motherfuckers. Y'all are full of shit. Because I guess those are the ones that you see when you go to the crazy house and all that shit. Then she stopped what she was doing on her phone and she looked at me. Like froze and like looked up at me. And I looked at her. I didn't say anything. Because what's in my mind is that bullshit that he pulled before. With the clicking on my car, plucking my car door, my mirror. You know, he fucks with people's cars. Not doing no real harm, but he ain't got no reason touching nobody else's property. So that all came up and had put him in his place one day. He's talking about, I tell you about that before. He said, I'll have you arrested. I said, for what? For you plucking my car? I said, you touch my fucking car again, and I'll give him a fucking reason to arrest me. You fucking retard. So you ain't that fucking crazy. You can play that shit with your people. Touch my fucking car again. Fucking asshole. He started pacing around and pacing around. Then he just left. He went like down the road or some shit. Every time you see that fool, he's fucking sucking on a Slurpee. Standing around with a big gigantic Slurpee, sucking on it, looking like the retard he fucking is, man. Yeah, well, he says, I don't like bitches or whatever from the medical profession. I can't stand you motherfuckers or something. And she looked at me, I looked at her. Because she's shorter, So she looks up at me. I looked at her. I ain't saying nothing. And I know she's waiting to see, because I'm a guy. She know the type of guy man I am. She's probably saying, I'm going to see if this guy's going to white knight for me. That's what she's waiting for. And then she says, He talking all that, and he's gonna need me one day with his crazy ass, or something like that. She said he's gonna need me. Wish that he had a nurse to help him. And then he says, "Why don't you move? We don't want your kind around here. You white trash," he called her. And she started smiling. And then, because she had just got home from work. Yeah, she started smiling. She had a uniform on. She started smiling. Kept fucking with the phone. And I said, "What did you say to my girl? What'd you say to my girl? Say that shit again." Because I know indirectly he's just trying to look at her as, looking at her. Good morning. I said, I know that he's looking at her like low, because he sees that she's with me. So he's looking at her, and he sees that I'm black. So he's looking at her low, because she's, he sees us together. Every time he comes out, he sees us together. And when he hears talking, he comes out and starts peeking. So I said, "Say that shit again. Say that shit again." I said, "How dare you?" And then I said, "You fucking cunt." I said, "You fat fucking cunt. That's all you are. A fat fucking pussy. That's all the fuck you are." And he took off. Right back over there across the big road, highway, whatever, to go get him another Slurpee or something. To calm him down or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. But he doesn't mean any harm to anyone. He's just a little sick in the head. But his mouth can get him in trouble. A lot of times, crazy people use that for an excuse to say what they want and think they can get away with it. But what's going to happen, you're going to say it to the wrong person, and then you're going to have a problem. You're going to say something to the wrong person. It could be crazy or not. Good morning. Yeah, I don't care if you're going to say it to the wrong person. And I don't care if you're crazy or not. They're going to get you. That's how that works. Persons, especially black people, they'll look around, left, right, look for cameras, look for witnesses, let them keep talking, and then just stretch them. Lay him out. Run through his fucking pockets and go about their business. You're going to run across one of those kind of guys. But deep down inside, I think that he knows better. That's why I say all these people aren't totally fucking crazy and retards and shit. Because deep down inside, I know that he knows better. But that's something else. Yeah, so he had her scared, and she's all nervous about that guy by herself. She's the one that chooses to live by herself. But it's going to cause a lot of trouble. Because when you bring a lot of men around, doesn't matter if you're single or not, if you bring a lot of men around your apartment, you bring a lot of men around your house, and that's going to cause trouble. Because maybe one guy may double back. A guy may double back. And then here you are letting another man in the house. And that's going to cause trouble. Women know that shit. But women do it anyway. This little chubby lady got a nice bottom over here. Can you see that? Let's see. Yeah, she's trying to roll with that shit too. She's wearing flat shoes. She got a nice ass. She does. That's my line. She got a nice bottom over there. It looks sort of like a pig face maybe. But the bottom was outstanding. I give credit and credit is due. Oh yeah, and yeah, that's what happened. She caused fucking trouble. And then I'm straightening out because I'm an OG. I've been around. I know what happens behind shit like that. I see it coming. A young, dumb, full of cum dude ain't gonna really care and don't know any better. But somebody like me knows better. So I'll let her know that I know better. Okay? I've been living here for like 2 years in this unit, and I know better. You bringing all kind of guys around. Some spending the nights, some of them not spending the night. You know? You're whoring out of the unit. You're not gonna last long here. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna ask you to leave. They're gonna put a notice on your door. You're breaking the lease. Because it tells you no prostitution and no drugs and all that. And some people feel like because of the virus that they can get away with it. And there's no evictions. You still can get evicted. It doesn't matter about the virus or not. You still can get evicted. You still can get evicted. Virus or not. You can't sell pussy and drugs out of someone's house or someone's apartment, COVID or not. You're gonna get fucking kicked the fuck out. Doesn't matter. You still can get evicted. They're talking about getting evicted for like financial reasons. Like you lost your job, you're on unemployment. You gotta prove that you just can't sit there and squat. This is what people are thinking. That's not how it really is. Yeah, like I said, I feel a different kind of energy around there. She's been acting suspicious. First of all, the activity cut down. One morning, well, it was late at night. Could have been the morning. I was talking to my wife on the phone. And she used to call, that lady next door used to call on me or knock on my door. And I go over and we hang out over there. Or she would come at my place and we hang out in my spot. And what she did was, she said, I fucked up and the phone cut off. Cause I'm telling my people's in Canada. My phone turned off. It disconnected. And I'm like, fuck. And since I was messaging with her earlier, that lady, I hit the wrong fucking button. Hit the wrong fucking button. You hit the wrong button. And you know how you got the message up, the message box open, and you could just hit call up in the right hand side, like on the Android. Excuse me. I hit call. You know how you hit the wrong button, how you try to scramble, and it like doesn't matter like how much experience you have with the phone. You be scrambling, trying to not let that phone ring so the other person can see that it's you. So I'm scrambling. I said, fuck. Sometimes I would just turn the whole phone off and just restart the phone. Because it seems like every time that kind of shit happens, you try to press this button, that button, and none of them work. And then here comes, she picks up. And I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, how you feeling over there today? You doing any better than you have? Remember, I took it to this hospital, like I said. Took it to this hospital. Dignity Health, that's the name of it. Took it here. I think I showed you all before. Took it to this hospital. See? and took her to this hospital, and I got pictures of this on my Google account. I got like, I think 10,000 hits on this hospital. Yeah, that's the heliport right here too. Yeah, I'm gonna get the dignity thing again, and I'm gonna see the D, and I'm gonna take a picture. There goes the heliport right there. Then I'm gonna start it all over again.